All right, so let's take a look at box number 11. We have a scale factor that's greater than 1. So if the image of the figure is larger than the pre-image, then this is incorrect grammar. I didn't make this. Let me fix this because it bothers me. Okay, let me write. Then that should be THEN. Then the scale factor will be greater than 1. For now, the scale factor is always positive. So that means if your pre-image was like a tiny little box and then it became a, oh my gosh, all this scrolling, and then it became a bigger box, this is a scale factor that's larger than 1. Okay, so your pre-image is tiny, your image is large, then your scale factor is bigger than 1 because it got bigger. On the other hand, we can have a scale factor that's less than 1. This is if the image of the figure is smaller than the pre-image, then the scale factor will be less than 1. So if you start off with a huge image and then you have a scale factor that's less than 1, then it becomes a tiny figure. Okay, so this is what happens when your scale factor is less than 1. All the pictures get, everything in the picture gets shrunk. So when you shrink it, your scale factor is less than 1. If your scale factor is bigger than 1, then you're stretching it out. Okay, and this relates to the dilation that we talked about yesterday. So scale factor is how much you stretch or shrink your image or your pre-image when you dilate it. Any questions on these two boxes? Okay, I'm going to move it over to box 13, coordinates of the image. So if you have your original image A, so this is your, your pre-image. I don't know why when I put my hand on my iPad, it keeps zooming, so I apologize for that. It's being annoying. Okay, so this is your pre-image. And then the arrow indicates that we're changing it, we're transforming it somehow. A prime would be your image. And then you'll notice that there's a k being multiplied to the x and the y. This k, this is your scale factor. Okay, so the coordinates get changed by the scale factor. If your point, for example, if you had a point at -1, 2, this is a point in your pre-image, and then we say we want to change it with a scale factor of 2, which is, that means we're like stretching it out to make it twice the size. Then your A prime, this new point, it's going to be -2, 4. Notice that this is -1 times 2. So it takes this old point and it multiplies it by the scale factor. And then your y value is the same thing. You take the old one, which was 2, and then you multiply it by a scale factor. Okay? So this is how you're changing the coordinates of the image. So the old coordinate gets multiplied by the scale factor. Any questions? Okay,